Welcome to another Twin Flame Success Stories, where I show you that there are solutions. You don't have to just continue to suffer while your twin flame rejects you, runs away, has you blocked. You are in a state of inner turmoil and chaos. Yeah, it doesn't have to stay that way, you guys. And I was in your shoes. I was there, guys. The running and the chasing, the bawling myself to sleep every night, the desperate behaviors, the obsessive thinking, all the weird number synchronicities, and all the other spiritual weirdness. That was the cool part, right? And guys, I've been doing this for 6 years. I've coached over 7,000 students, and I've had people come through saying things like, yeah, man, I've been on this journey for 4 years. I've been on this journey for 10 years, going through the same cycles of suffering. Fuck that. We're going to shut that down, guys. We're going to shut that down right now. And I want to show you that somebody figured it out. Somebody cracked the code on twin flames. Now, I'm not doing these videos, these success stories videos, to prove that I'm better than anybody else. I'm not doing this as a brag. It's a legitimate question to ask. Kurt, why should I listen to you? Why should I trust you? There's a lot of people on the internet saying a lot of different things about twin flames, and it can be very confusing. And I'm just another guy on the internet. Why should you listen to me? That's a fair question, guys. Well, that's what these videos are all about. And if you want my honest opinion about why should you listen to me, what I would say is, well, listen to the things that I say about twin flames. It's the only thing that makes any logical sense, guys. But some people, they want to see evidence. They want to see proof. I got a lot of it, you guys. Here's a comment from I think I did this video, gosh, last fall, maybe, separation sickness. This person here, I got a screenshot of their comment. They said, I came to this video to comment that it does get better. I went through 8 long months of separation sickness and dark night of the soul. I was already a student of Kurt's, but I was not able to pull myself out and take his course seriously. So they're talking about my paid content. When I started to put in the real work, things shifted, and they shifted fast. DM, their twin flame, would come back, write me love poems, but don't take the bait. Or they run again. Do Kurt's program if you want to start living the life of your dreams. This man knows what he's talking about, and is the only legit twin flame coach. And thank you. That's very flattering. Lots of very nice things to say. And again, yeah, you know what, guys? I kind of am the only legit twin flame coach out there. I'm not saying that because I think I'm better than anybody else. You want to know what I really think of that, guys? Like, people have this impression that I'm the only decent twin flame coach. You know what I think of that? Why? Why am I the only decent twin flame coach? I'm not saying that to like be big-headed about this or anything, but guys, I know I'm different. I know there's not anybody else really teaching twin flames the way that I teach it, and I don't understand why. Because again, what I think is important is the teaching. When you listen to what I say about twin flames, that's what I think is important, because it's the only thing that makes any sense. And when you consider that fact, I think, why? I mean, it's so obvious when you find out what this is really all about, guys. Everybody, and I mean everybody on the internet, says twin flames are the same soul. That's why the term twin flame was invented. It's like, once upon a time, somebody decided to call this a pencil. So somebody invented this writing instrument, and they decided the word for it is going to be pencil, right? So just like twin flames, somebody figured out, hey, there's this special connection that you can have with this person. It's very triggering at first. You guys are the same soul. Somebody figured it out, and they decided we're going to go ahead and call it twin flames. That's where the term twin flame came from, right? And everybody agrees about that. Everybody agrees that twin flames is the same soul, one soul in 2 bodies. But then you get all this different advice about what to do. So wait a minute. If we are all in agreement about what a twin flame is, why does everybody give you a different opinion? Why does everybody give you different advice? It doesn't make any sense. If we all agree about what a twin flame is, what's the problem? Yeah, exactly. What is the problem? And I'm going to speak to that in a few minutes here. You guys, we're going to talk about maybe why that is. I'm going to give you some pointers. I'm going to show you, some of my free content here and how you can tell what the true twin flame teachings are. I even made a video about the words separation, union, and detaching. That's this video here on your screen. You can tell what the true twin flame teachings are, you guys. I don't feel like Mr. I'm better than you. That's not my style, guys, but I know I'm doing this right. And it seems that I'm the only person doing this right. Why? That's stupid. I should not be the only person. Most of what you're going to get on the internet is soulmate advice, you guys. They just put the label twin flame on it because that's what they think this is. And it's got nothing to do with soulmates at all, guys. So let's get back to these testimonials. This one here is from card reading that my coach, Brittany, she helps me coach the students. She also does the tarot readings. She posted a couple of months ago here, pinned to the very top from High Priestess Zen Dancer, whose handle I love, by the way. That's a cool nickname. High Priestess Zen Dancer. She said, I am in a committed romantic relationship with my other self. That's what I have my paid coaching students call their twin flame, because your twin flame is you. You guys are the same soul. You are simultaneous incarnations of the same soul, right? Like reincarnation, right? Yeah, same thing. Okay. So I'm in a committed romantic relationship with my other self. Wouldn't have happened without this program. So she's talking about my paid coaching program. Thank you all. It's still a lot of going within, taking my focus off my twin and meditation on my part and letting go of the outcome. Where I used to have years of suffering, I now have peace and a true spiritual awakening. And guys, didn't we just talk about this? How I've got people that come through this program and they tell me, yeah, I've been doing this for years. I've been going through these cycles of suffering for years. I took your program, Kurt, which was not expensive, by the way. Everybody else, your average so-called twin flame coach, right? Twin flame coach, they're going to be charging you a minimum of $1,200. Mine is like $300 or $400, and that's it. And it's actually twin flame coaching. It's not just psychological healing, which is for soulmates. And that's fine. If you want a soulmate, you can go do all these psychological, they give you advice like you got to do inner childhood healing work, and you got to do the mirror exercise, and you got to clear your chakras, and you got to balance your inner feminine and masculine, and you got to say the violet flame chant, and you guys keep doing that stuff. And these other so-called twin flame coaches, they are charging you on average a minimum of $1,200 a pop, and it makes things worse. And again, I want to be clear about this for all of the trolls. I'm out. I am out of troll food. You see, this is my empty bottle of troll food. I'm all out. Sorry, guys. I'm all out of troll food today. But just in case, for the stupid trolls, well, that Kurt, all he does is badmouth other twin flame coaches. Run, run, run. Guys, it's not going to do us any good to sit here and not tell the truth about this stuff. The twin flame messaging that you get online is not twin flame messaging. It's not. It's soulmate messaging. It's a bunch of psychology, which is the mind, and that's fine if you're trying to manifest a soulmate. Guys, your twin flame is your soul. Okay, it's not another soul like a soulmate. There's your soul and my soul, and we are mated. That's not what this is, guys. You are one soul. You got to do soul stuff, not mind stuff. No healing, no balancing your inner feminine and masculine, no finding your life's purpose. Your life's purpose will emerge organically as a result of aligning with your soul, remembering who you are beyond the mind. And who you are beyond the mind, that is your twin flame. You guys are the same soul. So, no, I'm not bad mouthing any twin flame coaches, first of all, because they're not twin flame coaches. Second of all, you guys, if you keep watching that stuff, if you keep listening to these people, you're going to go through the same cycles of suffering over and over and over again for years. Okay. So if somebody wants to throw mud at me and say that I'm being mean and I'm bad mouthing, well, I guess you're just going to have to do it, dude. There is a thing called objective truth, and there is another thing called not the truth. And if somebody is not telling you the truth and you listen to their advice, you're going to go through years of suffering. Years of suffering right there in black and white. Listen to what High Priestess Zen Dancer is saying. Years of suffering. Okay? I'm not doing this to be mean, you guys. It needs to be said. It needs to be stated. The incorrect, false twin flame messaging on the internet needs to be called out. It needs to be called out onto the carpet. It needs to be said that it is wrong. It is incorrect. It doesn't matter. Mean, nice, it doesn't matter. The truth is not mean or nice, you guys. If you're suffering, I want your suffering to end. Let's go to the next one, guys. Oh, look, it's Kurt hanging out with his twin flame. And for those of you that are wondering why I scribbled out her face, it's because there is a twin flame paparazzi. I kid you not. I've had people show up at my freaking house. That was years ago, fortunately. And I spent all this money getting my information taken off the internet because some of y'all motherfuckers watching right now, some of y'all are crazy. All right. Some of y'all are so desperate. You come to my house to harass me with your twin flame questions. So, yeah, no, she doesn't want you to know her name or see her face. And I don't blame her for that, you guys. However, I did do an interview with her where she is off camera and she will explain herself to you without me having to tell you that I don't want to be on camera and I don't even like talking. And so just go watch this interview where she'll tell you that herself. But she's off camera. Anyway, so back to this. Pinned here to the top is this wonderful person. Kurt, you saved my life on this journey. I have seen and listened to so many, but nothing helped me. I have seen and listened to so many, but nothing helped me. Kurt, he just badmouths other twin flame channels because he's mean and he's toxic. No. No. And a lot of these people are very nice people, by the way, these other so-called twin flame coaches. And the worst ones are the so-called twin flame couples where it's, hi, I'm divine feminine. Hi, I'm divine masculine. We are twin flames. And we both know that we are twin flames. And we are both here to tell you our story. Yeah, those are soulmates who heard the term twin flame and they think it means it's this cutesy romantic relationship. And when you ask them what's the difference between what people already were calling a soulmate and twin flames, they don't have an answer. Yeah, my grandma did that, you guys. I told her I was a twin flame coach, and she goes, oh, that sounds nice. I hope I get to meet my twin flame. Yeah, I want to fall in love. Yeah, no, that's not what this is, dude. And that's all the twin flame couples are doing, guys. They're just confused. Nice people, nice people. Most of these people, you think I'm bad mouthing, you think I'm being mean. I'm not sorry, guys. I'm not being mean. I'm just trying to tell you the truth. Just trying to get this straightened out. Most of these other so-called twin flame coaches, great people, nice people, no problem. But they're confused, guys. Okay. And they're confusing you. And it's causing, quote, years of suffering. Years of suffering. Okay. So I listened to so many, but nothing helped me. Once again, then I saw you and thought my twin is still running, so why not try Kurt's advice? I focused on myself and on my soul journey, and just like magic, he came back and he wants to be around me. Okay, I'm done, guys. Look, I'm not just trying to be an asshole. Okay. Guys, there's good advice and there's bad advice. And I know why the bad advice that's out there about twin flames is bad advice because it's not twin flame advice. They just call it that, you guys. And again, most of the people that are doing that on the internet are actually very nice people. The twin flame couples and all of them, they're totally super nice people, but they're confused, guys. They're confused. And it's not your problem. It's not your problem, guys. Move on from that stuff. Okay, here's another one. I'm not sorry for saying this. I'm not sorry for saying this, guys. I'm the real deal, and I'm not sorry for saying it. I'm not sorry if it sounds like a brag or a boast. If you're a troll, I already told you I'm out of food for you, so go away. Okay, here's another one, pinned to the top. I don't want to say much, but Mr. Kurt, you're a genius. Well, thank you. And again, whenever people give me accolades, well, let me come back to that. Your teachings worked. He's back. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Whenever people give me accolades and tell me stuff like you're a genius, I actually feel kind of awkward because I don't, again, guys, I don't think I'm special. I don't. Like, I'm one of those kinds of people. When you give me a compliment, I'm like this, oh, shucks. Oh, thank you. Really? Somebody just called me a genius, and I'm not sitting here going, that's right, listen to me, god damn it, I'm the smartest person. No, I'm actually kind of like humbled, and I don't know what to say because I don't roll like that, man. Why I get so fired up is the message, guys, not me. This is not about me, you guys, okay? This is about the message. It's about the message, my friends. I don't give a shit about me. Okay. I care about the teaching. That's what I care about. That's what gets me so fired up about this stuff, you guys. Because it's so obvious when you figure out what this really is, you guys. You don't need me. You just need the teachings, everybody. And so if this person is going to call me a genius, well, thank you. But I don't know. I'm just me, guys. I'm just me. That's all. All right. Also, I've got this entire playlist. You are now watching video number 72. I've been at this for a long time, guys. I've got students on my YouTube channel who have made guest appearances that are married to their twin flame. And it's pretty tough to get people to do that. Again, we just kind of talked about that with my twin flame. Guys, people like their privacy. So when these lovely ladies were kind enough to show up on my YouTube channel and give up their privacy and tell their story, I was very grateful. And that's the whole thing about it, guys. For every one of these people, there are hundreds and hundreds of other success stories. People that are married to their twin flame, living this amazing, incredible life, which is a result of the spiritual work, which is not actually work technically. Right? You hear people say this kind of like overdone cliche about you got to do the work. Well, what is that? Because if you're doing psychological stuff, if you're doing healing and balancing your inner feminine and masculine and all this kind of stuff, that's work because it's doing, right? It's thinking and emoting emotionally, right? That's work. That's doing. What I'm talking about is not doing. You see, it's not work. It's being. It's beyond mind, you guys. Okay. And that's what I teach people here. Your twin flame is your soul. You got to go beyond the ego, which is always looking to an outcome. It's like it works the opposite of the way that you would think it does. Like with a soulmate, you can do some kind of inner work. You can have a conversation with them, and that might actually help. With your twin flame, you don't do any of that stuff. There's no doing at all. You are remembering yourself as this deeper essence of consciousness, which is beyond any work or doing at all. It's just simply being, right? And these are the teachings of all the great spiritual masters. You don't even have to take my word for it. Listen to Buddha, listen to Yogananda, listen to Alan Watts, Ram Dass, Eckhart Tolle. The soul is the essence of stillness. It is consciousness, you guys. And that's what I've done here. I've taught this to my students. And again, for every one of these wonderful people who were nice enough to give up their privacy and show up here on my YouTube channel, guys, there's hundreds and hundreds for every one of those. I've personally coached over 7,000 twin flame students. So when you start with that essence of self, the thing that people call living your best life happens as a byproduct. Okay. And so does when your twin flame starts talking to you again, when they unblock you and start talking to you again, when they chase you. How did that work? Because you're not making it about them anymore, and you're not making it about anything out there. And again, all of this kind of overdone stereotypical advice about living your best life. Well, yeah, we want to live a good life, but what people are doing is they're putting the cart before the horse. Living your best life is not where you start. Being, remembering yourself as a soul, that's where you start. Living your best life, or when your twin flame comes back, that stuff comes second. That comes after you master the self, the true self, which is the soul, which is your twin flame. So you can come here, you can peruse through this playlist. I do reuse these thumbnails. You might notice some of them are the same. But these are all unique individual videos. Just thousands of stories, guys. I've helped so many people. It's unbelievable. And again, this video, if you're gonna check out my free content, I highly recommend, by the way, go here to this playlist, The True Twin Flame Teachings. There's also this playlist, which is much shorter, Twin Flame Science, where I explain, yes, your twin flame is your past life. What else could it be? Everybody says your twin flame is your soul. Yeah, it's reincarnation, dude. And I can prove it. I can prove it. There is a scientifically sound reason that explains why your twin flame runs. It's called the second law of thermodynamics. And it is because of that energy displacement. And people in the twin flame community online, they call it the twin flame push-pull. Well, there's a reason that that happens, okay? And I was able to figure out, wait a minute, your twin flame is your past life, and you can tell because of the twin flame push-pull. It's the second law of thermodynamics. Well, anyway, without getting too technical, just go watch these videos. Definitely watch the first two here. Okay, so this is like your education on what exactly twin flames are, right? This is, okay, what do I do? The True Twin Flame Teachings. Okay, Kurt, what do I do about it? And there's a whole bunch of videos in here, you guys. I dispel all the myths about twin flames. I explain why you met your twin flame. That's what Doorway to Union is about. How you can tell you met your twin flame, things to look out for on the internet when it comes to twin flames, how it all works, why cord cutting doesn't really work, in spite of what the title of this video appears to tell you. Just go peruse this playlist, guys. You're going to listen, just listen to like 10 of these videos on this playlist, and this is all free. This is all free, guys. Just peruse this playlist, listen to like 10 or 12 of these videos. You're going to start to kind of get the teaching after a while. This is going to start to make sense to you, right? And it all centers around this teaching in this video right here. Definitely watch this video. In fact, I would just go watch this video first on my playlist, because people in the so-called twin flame community are using these words, separation, union and detaching, and they think that separation and union is like a relationship status with your twin flame. That's got nothing to do with it, guys. Those are states of consciousness, and those teachings come right out of the Zen teachings. Those terminologies, those words come right out of the Zen teachings. Okay, it's not twin flame terminology. Somebody, I don't know who it was, but somebody probably mid-century, 20th century, figured out twin flames, and they took the teachings of transcendentalism and superimposed it over their twin flame journey. Okay, and correctly so. If you know what those words really mean, you can crack the code on the twin flame journey, guys. This is one of the ways I figured it out. There's those words, why twin flames are using those words. Why do we use those words? Separation, union. Why not just say we broke up, or they're ignoring me, or we're together? Why does it have to be separation and union? Do you know any other group of people in the world that uses those words to describe a romantic relationship? Don't you think that's kind of weird that we're all using those words? Did you ever stop to think about why twin flames are using those words? It's because they're playing a game of telephone, guys, in the so-called twin flame community online. They are misusing those words. Okay, those are not relationship statuses. Those are states of consciousness. And again, those teachings were borrowed from the Zen traditions, from transcendentalism. But if you apply those teachings properly to your twin flame situation, that's when you get your person to come back. Okay. Union comes from unity consciousness, which is where you transcend the belief that you are this mind ego, this mental and emotional body, and you remember that you are one with your twin flame. There's not two of you. There's not me and my twin flame. There's just me. That's all that is. The mind, on the other hand, is only able to perceive separateness, separation, other, because it's duality. So go check this video out. Guys, the twin flame teachings, the true twin flame teachings are right under your nose, you guys. Everybody's using these words. Why? 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 You look at all the so-called twin flame teachers on the internet and the so-called twin flame couples talking about, oh, we're in union. They don't even know what that word means, guys. And neither do you. Get educated, guys. Twin flames is not a bumper sticker. You're not going to learn this in 5 minutes. It's not an elevator pitch. You're going to have to sit down and unlearn a whole bunch of mythology about twin flames. You can start with this twin flame myths video and relearn what this really is all about. You got to unlearn the common twin flame myths. It's not doing what I want. That's okay. You got to unlearn the common twin flame myths and relearn what this is really all about. That's what you got to do. Okay. This is not a bumper sticker. You're not going to learn this. You're not going to unlearn the bad stuff and relearn the good stuff in 5 minutes. You're going to have to sit down and learn about this stuff, guys. And again, I'm not saying I'm right. Listen to me. Screw you. No, I am correct. However, this is the correct information. And you can tell that it is the correct information because why are we using these words? Why are we saying separation, union, and detaching? Why are we doing that? It's really easy to figure out, guys, what's really going on here. All you have to do is look around you and start asking questions. And I'm the guy that cracked the code on it. I'm the guy that cracked. Well, really, somebody else cracked the code, or else those words wouldn't have made their way into the modern twin flame culture on the internet. But again, everybody's misusing those words. Nobody remembers what the original true meanings of those words were when somebody first started using them, like on paper, decades ago in the 1970s or something. But then the internet came around, get a hold of the teachings, and the internet mixes the teachings all around and makes it something else. It's like a game of telephone. Do you remember that game? Telephone from when you were a kid? So the teacher, she sits all the kids in a big circle, 30 kids, and she whispers like a 1-sentence story into one kid's ear, and each kid has to whisper the story all the way around 30 kids until it gets back to the teacher. And by the time it gets back to the teacher, it's something completely different. That's exactly what's going on with the true twin flame teachings, with those words, guys. Get educated about this, guys. And again, you're not going to learn this in 5 minutes. Start binge watching my videos. Yes, I'm the world's #1 twin flame coach. There's a reason for it. It's not about me. I'm not doing this so that I can look cool and badass. I'm I'm doing this because I'm passionate about the teachings, guys. I care about results, not what people think of me. I don't care what people think of me. I care about results, you guys. That's what matters here. Now, if you're ready to sign up, you can go to my website, newworldallstar.com. If you're not ready to sign up, that's fine too. There's a couple of other things that you can do here. You can go to my website and there's more testimonials. Lots and lots and lots and lots of testimonials. Within 4 to 5 weeks of practicing Kurt's methods and attending online calls, my twin unblocked me. He even apologized me. Doesn't even have a way to get a hold of her twin flame. She did the inner work, which, as I explained, is not actually work. That's just a figure of speech, really. It's going beyond the doing. It's going beyond the doer, the worker, that which wants to do work, right? You're going beyond that. But anyway, that's what happened. She did that. Twin flame unblocked her. Tanja, same thing. Twin flame unblocked me. How about that? This person here, same thing. My twin flame came back. This person, same thing. There's also this here. You click that see more testimonials button, and there's a whole bunch. There's a whole bunch of people who didn't, they weren't comfortable giving a picture, and they're all here. There's, guys, again, hundreds, thousands of testimonials. Thanks to New World All-Star, I am in a solid relationship with my twin flame. This just goes on and on and on and on and on. It's been 5 months. I feel great. My twin flame unblocked me. Just come check it out for yourself. Another thing that you could do, sign up for the coaching. It's not expensive. If you're not ready, no problem. You could also sign up for my email list. Where is it? It's on here somewhere. Where's my email list? Oh, I know where it is. You got to go here. Introduction to the Journey for Twin Flames. Yeah, and then you scroll down. Right? Yep, there it is. Okay. So there you go. You'll get free stuff if you sign up for my email list, or just sign up for the coaching. Guys, change your life. It's not about me. It's about the message. Okay? Change your life. Shut down the suffering today. Get started. Watch my free stuff. Go watch my free masterclass. I'll link it down below for you. There's a free masterclass. Please do something, guys. Do something. Don't just sit there and sulk, endlessly watching twin flame videos. I love you guys. Mwah! I'll see you next time. Later.